Excuse me. Quick Christmas Eve rant for you guys. Hope everybody out there gets to spend time with their family, their friends, your kids. You're doing fun stuff. All that sort of stuff. Tomorrow being the big day and all the build up. But not really a whole lot to rant on. I finished up the Maxim family. If you guys haven't checked that one out, it's pretty interesting. Hiram Maxim, Hiram Percy Maxim, and Hudson Maxim. All three of them with their contributions to the firearm industry and defense. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like almost, I don't know. Never mind. Bad example. Bad example. I'll tell you what is cool though. This little guy.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight.
What are the holidays without guns, right? I mean, pretty fitting, huh? But yeah, the Maxim family, they've got cool stuff. I'll start breaking down. I'll kind of give you a hint here, since we're going to do debunking some sniper or long distance shooting or whatever the case may be, because there is a lot of crazy information out there going around and assumptions. And I may have stated this before, but so many people say sniper this, sniper that. You see all the stolen valor guys, sniper this, sniper that. Some drunk old dude claiming to be a sniper and all this type of stuff. And these people have no idea what they're talking about. I mean, we'll debunk some myths. One of them being the fact is I've told a few people on here before, if you're a sniper in the military, every single shot you take is logged, reviewed, and gone over. So when you're going through all of this stuff, you have to turn in your reports. I mean, it's just there's so much more to it. They don't just throw you a rifle and say, "Here you go, cover people" or whatnot. But I don't know. So with the misconception, misunderstanding, a lot of people have that position. Hollywood doesn't help. I mean, Hollywood's a great recruiting tool for the military. I'll hand it to them for that one. Well, the bullshit shows. The real live ones were tragedies and just regular things of war that take place. It's a difficult decision, but like the one things that I'm going to cover on it, and again, like I said, I'm not a sniper, never been a sniper, but it takes a certain kind of person to have that position. Person in that position has to make very, very quick decisions. And, it's because either if they procrastinated or whatnot, somebody dies, or they shoot the wrong person, something along that line, liability wise. But there's the mindset with that, the training that they go through. I mean, you look at the Marine Scout Sniper program, they combine that into MARSOC and a few of the other things now, but that used to be the best sniper school in the military to go to. You look at that in that case, it's a lot of it's tradition, but like the whole sniping thing, I mean, with American Sniper and Chris Kyle, that made that so popular. And if you speak with, or if you watch any of Don Shipley's channel, or there's even a guy, I recall his name's Matthew Cole. Matthew Cole is very critical against the United States Navy and special warfare and DevGru and all those guys. And he kind of goes through, and kind of debunks quite a bit of stuff. At the same time, he points out some things that are pretty sadistic. Now, do I agree with everything the guy said? No. But, it's worth something reading. But one thing he did say, that Chris Kyle, since that American Sniper movie that Clint Eastwood directed came out or whatnot, you've got all these people now who think that type of job is like, the sexiest job you can have. You got the best, badass rifles and all that stuff, and it's a rough position. Matthew Cole points out that it's easy for somebody to get hit for a war crime, even if it's not a war crime. It's just a very risky thing to do. But Don Shipley said the same thing as well, though, multiple times, that people have this whole Navy SEAL epidemic, with the stolen valor, really spiked when that movie came out and afterwards. And for a while there, the Navy couldn't even, they had to slow down on a lot of their stuff, when we were still out in the desert the last 20 years. But a lot of people recruiting, a lot of people, I guess, trying to go through that. MARSOC, that started to really develop as well. And for those of you not familiar with that, that's the Marine Raiders. Those are like the special force or special operation guys, the Marine Corps. And they go through just as vigorous training as well. But it's a tough MOS. It's very difficult, to get into a lot of that stuff, because it takes more than just somebody who's really good at shooting. It takes some people that can, they're built for it or you're not. There's no in between or leeway. It's fly or die, basically, when you're trying to get into those things. But with scout snipers and stuff like that with the Marine Corps, it's a huge tradition, right? Marine Corps, every man's a rifleman, and that means everybody. They used to require everybody to go through School of Infantry. They've changed that a little bit now, depending on your MOS, if you're in infantry or not. I believe they only do it for I can't remember what it's been changed down to, but they still, anybody with the MOS, whether it be a mechanic or, somebody who's going to be, I don't know, out guarding embassies or anything like that, require everybody to go through a rifle training and everything along that line. A big tradition with that as well is a lot of people have asked, well, the Army has combat medics. Why do the Marines have Navy corpsmen attached? And the, Hague Convention, which basically was just a bunch of pussies getting their asses kicked by the United States in the last bunch of wars. For starters, like, the British didn't like the fact that Americans were using suppressors or hollow points and things like that. The Germans, same thing. And they're trying to make up all these rules for war. And, one of them was, your people on the field that are medics or whatnot, they shouldn't be carrying a rifle around and all that stuff. And it's like, that's the dumbest shit ever. And because of the Marine Creed and, everything along that line, everyone's a rifleman. That's why they use naval corpsmen instead, because, then they're not breaking tradition. We'll get into more of that stuff later on. It's interesting. There's a lot of good traditions, a lot of things like that took place, a lot of things that have changed. But as far as sniping goes, we'll cover a lot of that. The famous Finnish sniper, the White Death, great story, awesome story. I'm stoked to drop some content on that for you guys. It's a pretty neat one. I look forward to making some of this stuff, have you guys check it out. And I appreciate you guys with the comments, questions, and things like that. There's a lot of things I might know. A lot of things, though, I'll tell you what I don't. And sometimes when I'm wrong, just give me a heads up so I can correct it. But you guys enjoy your Christmas. Please be safe. Have a good time with your family and friends, and take care.